When I mentioned she could pitch in with groceries since we shared the place, my girlfriend laughed mockingly. Be a real man. That's your responsibility, not mine. I simply agreed with a nod. My girlfriend laughed when I suggested she pitch in for groceries. A week later, she returned to find the fridge locked shut and shelves completely bare. Valerie and I had lived in my condo for 12 months. I run a construction firm, work 70-hour weeks, pay all expenses, rent, bills, car payments, everything. She'd manage the home, cooking, cleaning, basic upkeep. She agreed, loved the idea of a modern partnership. Except Valerie's version of partnership was one-directional. She'd spend hours on the couch scrolling social media, lecturing about how domestic duties trapped women, while I cooked dinner after 12-hour shifts. She wielded equality arguments to avoid responsibilities while demanding I be the ultimate breadwinner. The breaking point came on a Thursday. I got home exhausted, expecting dinner. The fridge was empty. One wilted lemon, nearly empty ketchup, drops of almond milk. Shelves had crumpled chips and bean tins. Valerie lounged in the living room on her phone, doing her creative work. There's no food, I said. Yeah, I planned to shop, but I entered a deep creative zone. I sent grocery money Monday. It's Thursday. I've worked 70 hours this week. The one thing I asked was coming home to a meal. She looked up with condescending pity. I'm not your 1950s housewife. I pursue my own goals. I'm not existing to cook and clean for you. I'm asking you fulfill our agreement. I fund everything. You keep the home operational. Then she stood, hands on hips, glaring. Is supporting your girlfriend beyond your capacity? Act like a man, David. That's your responsibility, not mine. Silence. She'd voiced it. She viewed me as a utility, a mobile ATM to finance her existence while she lectured me about outdated duties. I didn't shout, just looked at this stranger. You're correct, I said, unnaturally steady. My error. I went to the bedroom. She thought she'd won. She had no idea what was coming. Next morning, I told her I had an out-of-state project. She barely acknowledged me. I went to the hardware store, bought a keyed latch for the fridge and locking handles for every cabinet. Cost $200. Then the grocery store. Premium ribeye, fresh salmon, organic produce, artisan cheeses, specialty beers, aged scotch. 2 full carts. Over $1,000. I installed the locks in under an hour. Sturdy padlock on the fridge. Every cabinet locked. Only I had keys. Filled everything until overflowing. A luxury grocery store of exquisite, utterly unreachable food. Then I wrote a financial breakdown. Rent, utilities, car, insurance, groceries, her subscriptions. Total monthly expenses. Her contribution, 0. Left it on the kitchen table and went to work. Returned at 8 p.m. Valerie stood in the kitchen, furious, flanked by her 2 friends gawking at the locked cabinets. What is this? She screamed. What have you done to my kitchen? My kitchen, I corrected. And I've protected my property. You locked the refrigerator? This is insane. I lifted the financial plan. This details costs. And this, I indicated the locks, is what the payer enjoys. I unlocked a cabinet, removed pasta and sauce, opened the fridge, grabbed beef. What do I eat? She demanded, fury mixed with genuine fear. I smiled. Yesterday, you made our roles clear. My duty is to provide, so I've provided for myself. Your role as a self-reliant modern woman is to sustain yourself. So begin. I turned away and cooked as they stammered behind me. Next morning, I escalated. Her car, financed under my name, I drove it to my garage across town, called the finance company, revoked her authorization, terminated her credit card, changed streaming passwords, ended her gym membership I'd been paying for. She woke to find her car missing, and a note. Since our relationship has ended, I've arranged return of the vehicle in my name. Recommend securing other transport. The breakdown was spectacular. Screaming, crying, accusations. I came home from work, unlocked my kitchen, grilled a steak, ate quietly as they watched with loathing and hunger. Final move, eviction. My attorney prepared a 30-day notice. I hired a professional server who delivered it in front of her friends. Over those 30 days, reality hit. No car, no money, soon, no shelter. Her friends, eager for online outrage, were unavailable for actual help. She moved back with her parents, who insisted she get a job and pay rent.